We received some info about the Mr. Car Wash at 3119 Howland Boulevard in Deltona.
That's right.
Now, one source actually said Deltona, Arizona, which, well, that seemed off.
Yeah, definitely raised an eyebrow. But checking the zip code, 32725, that puts it squarely in Florida.
Okay, good. So Deltona, Florida it is. Our mission today is really to unpack this specific car wash using customer reviews and the details we have.
Exactly. We've got a bunch of Yelp reviews, which are great for getting those, real world takes on service quality, the wash itself.
And all those practical bits.
Yeah. And we also have the address, the phone number, that's 386-218-6802, plus their website, mrcarwash.com.
And the hours seem pretty standard. Daily, but closing a bit earlier on Sunday.
That's what it says. Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
All right. So the goal here is to give everyone a clear picture of what to expect if you're thinking about using this Mr. Car Wash in Deltona. We'll cover wash quality, pricing, customer service. Let's start with what they actually offer. They bill themselves as a car wash and auto detailing service.
Right. And their marketing talks up fast, friendly service, top quality products, and a state-of-the-art wash process. Sounds pretty good initially.
A big hook seems to be the free self-serve vacuums. That's mentioned quite a bit. Free access with every wash.
That's definitely a draw for a lot of people. They also really push their unlimited wash club membership plans. Unlimited washes, supposedly at any location.
And there's that $5 off any washer membership offer too, which suggests, different levels of service.
Mm-hmm. And practically speaking, they take credit cards, offer free Wi-Fi. Pretty standard stuff these days.
Oh, and one review mentioned an attendant helping choose the wash. That could be useful.
Yeah, especially if you're not sure which package makes sense for your car.
Okay, let's get to the core issue then. How well does it actually wash the cars? Because this is where things seem to get complicated.
Very complicated. You see some really positive stuff first. Well, Brian B. said his car comes out clean and shiny, and he gave a shout out to the tire cleaner doing a wonderful job.
Okay, that's what you want to hear.
And Ryan K. just plainly states, cars come out clean. Simple, direct. Chrissy S., who mentioned new ownership, also said the wash does a good job.
So, some definitely happy customers.
But then you hit the other side of the coin. And it's pretty concerning.
How so?
We have Beth B. and Mari R. both claiming the wash rips paint off their cars, rips paint, and leaves residue or spots.
Whoa, okay, that's not good. That's potential damage.
Exactly. And then there's Elena K's story, which is quite detailed. She talks about serious damage, deep scratches on the hood, roof, trunk, and she claims it happened more than once. What's maybe worse is she says the company seemed like they'd cover the damages at first, but then denied the claim.
Oof. That raises questions about how they handle problems, doesn't it?
It really does. And even someone who uses them regularly, Eric P., he mentions the air blowers don't dry your car very good.
So even a subscriber isn't totally thrilled with the end result.
Seems like it. Which points maybe to some inconsistency in the equipment, perhaps.
Could be. Let's talk about cost and value. Brian B. mentioned great value for the monthly service.
Right, but no specific price from him. It just suggests he felt the unlimited plan was worth it.
But Eric P., the one with the drying issue, did give a price. He said he has the unlimited monthly plan, $19.99 a month, on both my vehicles.
$19.99 a month per car. And he says he uses it often, so for him, clearly the math worked out.
Yeah, for 2 cars that could add up if you wash them frequently. But is it always seen as good value?
Well, maybe not anymore for everyone. Goody implied the value dropped under new ownership. They used to go because it was convenient, but now avoid it.
Suggesting maybe the quality doesn't match the price for them now, whatever that single wash price might be.
And that $5 off coupon definitely shows there are different tiers, different wash packages, We just don't see the full price lists in these reviews.
Okay, what about the people working there? The customer service side.
Generally, seems pretty positive on that front. Michael R. said workers seem pleasant here all the time.
That's nice to hear. Creates a better atmosphere.
Eric P. also found the staff friendly and helpful, called the one-on-one interactions very pleasant, and Ryan K. noted an attendant is always ready to assist. So, staff presence seems okay.
But then we have Elena K's experience again, dealing with management over the alleged damage. That paints a very different picture, right?
Absolutely. Allegations of denial, lack of responsibility. That's a serious counterpoint to the friendly frontline staff.
And Goody didn't like the aggressive salespeople pushing the monthly plans. Some people really don't appreciate that.
Yeah, it can feel a bit high pressure. And Rob M., he mentioned friendly staff too, but was frustrated by long waits, especially on busy Sundays when lanes were closed.
Wait times. Always a factor.
Interestingly, though, the owner actually responded online to Rob M.'s review, saying they wanted to resolve it.
Oh. So they are monitoring feedback, at least somewhat.
It seems so. Publicly, anyway.
Okay, let's circle back to those free vacuums. Big advertised perk.
Yep. Consistently mentioned as a plus. Brian B., Eric P., Chrissy S., they all noted the free vacuums. Adds definite value.
But are they always working well? Eric P. had a comment on that too, didn't he?
He did. He pointed out that some of the vacuums don't work or the suction is low. So free is great, but only if it, actually works properly.
Fair point. And he wished for compressed air hoses too, for tricky spots.
Yeah, a nice suggestion for improvement. It's those little details that can make a difference in the overall experience.
So putting it all together.
Yeah.
What's the vibe? What do locals really think? It sounds like a real mixed bag.
It absolutely is. You've got your repeat customers, especially those on the monthly plan, who seem to appreciate the value and the friendly service generally.
But those reports of paint damage, that's got to weigh heavily on people's minds. You can't just brush that off.
Not at all. And those negative experiences lead to some very strong warnings, like, don't go here if you care about your car kind of warnings.
And that comment about things maybe declining under new owners suggests local perception isn't static, it can shift.
Definitely. And the overall ratings reflect this split. What was it? 3.3 on Yelp, 3.5 on MapQuest, both from 12 reviews.
So average. Okay, but not stellar.
Exactly. And the spread of ratings tells a story too. You see 5-star reviews right alongside 1-star reviews. That screams inconsistency.
Yeah, it suggests your experience could really vary depending on, well, who knows what. The day, the machine, luck.
It's hard to say.
Okay, let's just quickly recap the key info again for anyone thinking of checking it out. Address, 3119 Howland, Blvd, Deltona, Florida, 32725.
Phone, 386-2188-6802. Website, mrcarwash.com.
Monsat, 7 a.m., 8 p.m., Sun, 7 a.m., 6 p.m. Services. Car wash and auto detailing.
Key features. Free self-serve vacuums. Unlimited wash club memberships pushed pretty hard.
So wrapping this up, you've got a place offering convenience, a subscription option some find valuable, and that free vacuum perk.
Yeah.
And often friendly staff.
Right. On the surface sounds decent.
But, and it's a big but, those repeated serious claims about paint damage are impossible to ignore.
Definitely a major concern. The huge difference in reported experiences from great value to ruin my paint suggests a real gamble, maybe related to their equipment or process consistency.
Yeah, that inconsistency is the worrying part. The local view seems split right down the middle. Loyalists on one side and people actively warning others away on the other.
Especially some who feel it's gone downhill recently.
So ultimately, deciding whether this Mr. Car Wash in Deltona is right for you, well, it seems to depend on your tolerance for risk, really. How much do you value convenience versus the potential for damage?
Maybe doing a drive-by, checking out the facility yourself, maybe even chatting with a customer coming out might give you a better feel for the current state of things.
Yeah, good advice. This deep dive certainly shows that even a simple service like a car wash can have a lot of complexity and differing experiences behind it.
Yeah.
Definitely pays to look closely at what others have gone through.
Which does make you think, doesn't it? When you see such wildly different reviews for the same place, glowing praise versus serious warnings, how do you personally decide who to believe or what to weigh more heavily when making your own choice? Is it the hope of the positive outcome or the fear of the negative one?